Hello and welcome to another episode of Sketchbook Blues, where I show off old drawings I made as a child and I question every decision I've made up to this point. When I was doing my superhero tier list video, I found this old box of collectible cards that I drew individually when I was young, based on my superhero Mega Mouse, so I'm going to try to go through them right now, and I'm going to try to go through every single one of them. So once again, here's Mega Mouse, which is like if Mickey Mouse became a professional wrestler, and Techno Turtle, which is like a mutant cyborg turtle, but what's going on there? This is Storm Penguin, who I assume can control weather, but it looks like he's just like, is it raining out? And then just got like zapped. It's like, no, it's lightninging out. This is Junior Mouse, Mega Mouse's son, who just has a yo-yo. Cool weapon, bro. Mary Mouse, which is Mega Mouse's like female counterpart, like no personality whatsoever. Rampage Rabbit, which is a blue Rambo rabbit, which I think was stolen from the Clay Fighter character T. Hopper, I think is his name, right here. This is Rampage Rabbit, just like pounding his fist down, punching real hard. A bunch of the cards go together to make a larger image that's like a battle scene, so I'll try to see if I can form that puzzle later, and you'll see this piece. And Toxic Tiger, who has a really revealing speedo. Oh, but there's a biohazard symbol there. That's the only way that you would know he was like toxic. Like, what's toxic about him? Just his male chauvinistic attitude. Oh, and there he is, like, summoning a bunch of fart clouds with his fingers. Astro Armadillo. I did not know what an armadillo was or how to draw it. It just looks like a loaf of bread with claws. Just a card of all their weapons. Ooh, is that a Super Soaker? Professor Squirrel with, like, a red test tube. Like, I'd like to propose a toast to science and bad footwear. Frogun, who is a ripoff of Wart from Mario 2. Blade Bear. That's the coolest one. I'm just gonna say the color scheme is cool. Little like dagger on his thigh. That's not a thigh. Research rat, just like, wow, Waluigi is a mouse. Endo Eagle, who's just, what does he do? He's cocking a shotgun? He's firing the shotgun at the ground. What is he supposed to get? Is that gonna give him one of those rocket boost jumps where he has wings, why would he need a rocket boost? Gatron, which is a mutant alligator with a fabulous purple organza cloak. Hyper Hedgehog, look at his eyes. He is troubled. Crusader Cat, there he is, that's the main villain. All of them in Speedos, everyone, just Speedos and knee pads. Galactic Gorilla, just a monkey in a spacesuit, and, well, a loincloth and not much else. Ooh, ladies. Monkey ladies. Laser Lizard. Not much to say about that. What is he supposed to... That's a dragon. Bazooka Bulldog, just what a scoundrel, right? You don't want your kid hanging out with him. They're really going to be falling into the wrong crowd. You see this guy showing up at Timmy's 12th birthday party, you're going to be like, who invited you? Energy Elephant, who's just like wearing a leotard and just looks stubborn as shit. What's leaking out of her nose? Cyber Snake. I just packed as much crap on there as I could. Blades, laser gun cannons, armor, a jetpack. This is when a non-venomous garden snake is just really overcompensating. These are the home bases of all the three characters, and I guess they weren't ones for secrecy because it's just like their face is the building. Like the leader, his face is the building. This is not a secret hideout. This is Enraged Galactic Gorilla. He's just wielding some crescent moons, and he's like, whoa, holy crap, is that a comet? He's Toxic Tiger fighting Laser Lizard, got that fart cloud going, and Laser Lizard is gonna shoot him in the tiger cubs down there. Oh, so Junior Mouse does become cool when he's furious. He turns into a city, just a street rat. This is Mega Mouse like breaking into Crusader Cat's lair. He's like, we're gonna rescue something. We're really seeing these cards out of order. There's a story that we're missing. This is the symbols, the super symbols. Who cares? All of them had like powered up versions, and this is Crusader Cat when he becomes powered up. He just gets a hunchback. Gatron kneeling on pure energy. This is the whole good guy team. Techno Turtle's got his arm around Mega Mouse's spiky shoulders, which seems dangerous. Power Surge Endo Eagle. He just like shoots rainbow feathers. He's just like Mardi Gras. Jumbo Frog Gun, so he just gets fatter. Energy Elephant just does a somersault, because elephants, the thing we think about with elephants is gymnastics. This is Froggun's Force. This is like the neutral team. They're like not good guys or bad guys. They're like mercenaries for hire. Superpowered Mary Mouse, her version of superpoweredness is she has a heart, because girls are like, they do heart things, and they're like nothing is cool about girls. They just like hearts and flowers and purple, right? That's what young Ben was thinking. It's not what current Ben thinks. Current Ben thinks his hair is bad. Eruption Cyber Snake. He's just... What is he doing? Just curling into himself, trying to eat his tail. Mega Mouse versus Crusader Cat. I think my supervillain was lame, because he's just like, stop. Hyper Hedgehog, who just like pulled out his quills, and he's not even doing anything. He's just standing there like, oi, who wants some in it? Laser Lizard, he's part of the puzzle. Storm Penguin, who's once again just gonna catch lightning in his palms, and he's got armpit tornadoes. Tectonic Tiger. I don't think I knew that tectonic just meant like the plates under the ground, but he's got a cool weapon. He's holding the gun up. Oh no, it's his tail. His tail has a laser beam on it. Is that just like his own laser pointer where he just like zips the laser around and he's like, trying to get it because he doesn't know that it's his own tail. There's Cyber Snake just slithering down a wall. There's Galactic Gorilla once again just kind of like launching and just not really doing anything. That is a bad drawing. Firefox just shooting fire out of the wall. Gatron with wearing some gold lame and got some thick thighs. Somebody didn't skip leg day. His gun says Gator Rage. Frog Gun just has a backpack with a helicopter in it, and I'm pretty sure that's going to chop the top of that crown off. I hope you saved the receipt. Oh, you got it from Etsy? It might not be real metal. Endo Eagle once again just like shedding rainbow feathers. There's no rainbow feathers on him. Where are these coming from? Energy Elephant doing the same Techno Turtle versus Froggun. What is Froggun throwing at him? Is it a smaller is it a frog? This is what Mega Mouse looks like when he is charged up. He looks exactly the same. He removed his shoulder pads and he scowled. Super Spike Hyper Hedgehog is pretty cool. Look at those charged up quills shooting out of him. I think he went to the Mardi Gras school of Endo Eagle and learned how to just like paint parts of his body and then spread them out. Oh, Bioblade Bear looks pretty cool. It's got a giant weapon with a anime shine on it, and he's wearing a mask. He's like the Phantom of the Grizzliest Bears. Slob Mega Mouse. He's just in whitey tighties, drunk, watching soap operas, I assume. Oh, here's more alcoholism. This is just Rampage Rabbit and Mega Mouse super drunk. He's triple fisting it. More jokes. Here's Mega Mouse. His wife. To be clear, a rat is in the doorway in a bikini, and his tail is stiff to, it's a metaphor for an erection. There's a piano in their house. Who's playing piano? Drugged Crusader Cat. He just is like high on Klonopin and meth, and he's just like grabbing his own ear and the underside of his thigh. He's like, oh, my hamstrings are freaking me out. Show off Junior. I had a bunch of comedy ones, right? These are supposed to be funny, and this is Junior Mouse just doing like a stupid circus act. He's got 3 yo-yos, and he's balancing a teacup on his nose, which is also doing a yo-yo trick. Young Mega Mouse. What is he in? Is he the underside of a bike helmet? Shocked Crusader Cat. So after the main villain like threw this whole like ruse and destroyed a bunch of stuff, the restaurant decided to bill Crusader Cat, and him, an evil criminal villain, is shocked that he has to pay this bill. You don't have to pay the bill. You're a supervillain. You do what you want. You break the law. That's your thing. Enraged Astro Armadillo. Lame. Mega Mouse is getting a call to save the world from Crusader Cat, presumably. He's got an Apple Watch. He was the first to capture. Crusader Cat has captured everyone that Mega Mouse loves. He's gonna put them into a vat of Diet Cherry 7-Up, looks like. Okay, I said the other team was bounty hunters. These are the bounty hunters. These guys have no allegiance whatsoever. They're their own man. They probably have invested in non-fungible tokens because they're just that much of rebels and they're so cool and outside the fringe of society. This is Cybat. He's just like doing like a vampire thing because that's what bats do. He's like, bleh. Powerized Laser Lizard. He's just like hyper upgrade, great. And Frog Gun on Fire, which is supposed to be one of the comedy cards because it's real funny when organisms are immolated. Their flesh is scorched. That's real hilarious, Ben. The Action Puzzle, which is the title card of the larger puzzle thing. Mega Mouse, another title card. Astro Armadillo scaling a wall with his claws, because everyone knows that armadillos are known for their climbing. The Deal. This is where Froggun and Mega Mouse make a deal as part of a... There was also a set of cards that told a story, but we're not looking at those in order. Firefox versus Storm Penguin. He's just shooting a lightning into his armpit, and he doesn't care. This is Toxic Tiger taking a dump on the grass. Those cats are not... Litterbox trained. Research rat in a... he's just in a motorcycle. Okay, that is a ripoff of Biker Mice from Mars. Maybe Mary Mouse isn't so useless. She kicked a... Oh, he's just a lackey. He's not even one of the main guys. He's just like a smaller orange cat that looks similar to Crusader Cat, but not as cool, so you know he's not the leader. Astro Armadillo versus Junior Mouse. Surprisingly, Junior Mouse is losing, getting electrocuted in the throat while he just taps the other guy on the butt with a yo-yo. Junior Mouse diving for a nuclear reactor? What's he gonna do? Use his yo-yo to defuse the nuclear meltdown? Like, what? Why are you there? Go home. Go play with your Pokemon cards. Professor Squirrel effortlessly, like, hacking the mainframe while a little drone fires a laser into the face of a henchman. That squirrel is not f***ing around. Bazooka Bulldog is firing a submachine gun on the ground. Crusader Cat breaking down a wall. Techno Turtle is everyone's shooting stuff, just shooting. Rampage Rabbit hulking out, letting loose some roid rage. Flaming Firefox. It's not funny when Firefox is on fire because he means to be. It's a map of the world, like that's where everyone is. Who cares? Storm Penguin once again, a lightning in his palms, and he just is a tornado. Is he supposed to be sitting? Are those bubblegum bubbles? Wow, I did not know that controlling weather extended to chewing gum. This is normal Firefox. He has like the exact same costume as Crusader Cat. The only thing different, he honestly looks exactly like him. The only difference is that his left fist is on fire. Left fist? Bazooka Bulldog apparently has more than just guns. He can also like make spheres You can make spheres. Ultra Power Cybat, that's kind of a cool card. I like that one. The Great Battle, everyone's fighting. Crusader, that's the evil guys. I didn't know Energy Elephant was evil. Mega Mouse and Mary Mouse getting married. Very traditional wedding for mutant crime-fighting rats. The celebration, this is Mega Mouse celebrating saving the world. He's got his own flag, that's a little conceited there. Pants with his own face on them. Wow. Ego is unbelievable. Those are the vehicles that they drove. Again, they're all just shaped like the person driving them. Man, if I could get a car that just looked like my body, just like Mega Mouse punch a Crusader cat right in the face. A mutant grizzly bear using a giant scimitar to cut a cop's gun in half. Rampage Rabbit has a mace, and Bazooka Bulldog is just firing bullets into his shins? Does that not bother him? Blade Bear and Endo Eagle. Oh man, Blade Bear is not even using his sword, because if he used his sword on a main character, what's he supposed to do? Cut them in half? Like, no, they have to survive so that the show can keep going. It's a show now. The two nerd characters, Professor Squirrel and Research Rat, just like using gadgets. They're all just like flying little drones. What is that? That looks like a sex toy. Gatron shooting a laser disc at Mary Mouse, who's throwing one of those cyclone things at his Adam's apple. I feel like these little fight cards, like a second later, the characters are dead, right? Game over, man. This was me trying to, I really liked the turtle character, and this is me being like, look how freaking cool he is. And Cybat, just wearing a tutu. And that's it, guys. I think that's all of them. What a way to end it. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Sketchbook Blues. Which was your favorite Mega Mouse collectible card? Which ones would you collect? Would you try to get a whole run of the fighting ones, the puzzle ones, the one where they're all like raged out, the joke ones? Let me know down below. And remember, Mega Mouse is your only friend if you are me and nobody wants to be your friend when you're drawing these in kindergarten. I'll see you next time.